people who come to South Africa to visit and you're branded as foreigners, whether legally or illegally. People from Zimbabwe, people from Botswana, people from Lesotho, Namibia, Mozambique, all the countries within Africa. If you come to South Africa and visit, let's say those who come legally, because those who come illegally, I don't even understand why they're doing it. I don't even like supporting them, because what are we supporting if they're coming illegally? But it's another thing, another issue whereby we talk about borders, we talk about other things. Those who are here legally and you're welcomed in our country by people like me and other people who are not xenophobic, I think it's about time we told you guys to relax, to chill out, and become humble. First of all, South Africa is not your immediate country. You don't have a citizenship of South Africa. You are visiting South Africa. So you need to relax, you need to chill out. You need to understand that it's not your country. South Africa is not your country. I'm not saying you must go. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not those people who are gonna be chasing you. All I'm saying is that sometimes you need to stay humble, because it's hard for us to support you with you guys misbehaving, continuously misbehaving, continuously trying to brand the whole of South Africa as if we are all the same. No. If you want to talk about those who hate foreigners, be specific. Talk about the xenophobic South Africans. Talk about certain South Africans. Be specific what you are talking about. Don't brand the whole of South Africa and say, South Africans, they hate foreigners. Be specific. The xenophobic South Africans in South Africa. Because you're making it hard for some of us who support you guys. Because us, you are not as xenophobic. And we believe in Pan-Africanism. And we believe in African people, African unity. We believe in that, and we're not willing to participate in these xenophobic things. So don't make it hard for us, because we have already accepted that in each and every country in the world, there will always be people who are coming from outside as foreigners. And they are going to come whether for work, whether to establish their own businesses, or whether just for tourism. So we accept you coming to our country like that. And if you are coming legally with documents, we accept you. You are the one who we accept, and you are the one who we are defending. When we are talking about this whole thing we don't support, we are defending you. We understand that, yes, you are here legally. There is no justification for people to hate you if Home Affairs allows you to come here. If there's no South African police who's gonna harass you because you have the documents, you have the permit. So you must also humble yourself and understand that akogini lana, it's not your country. We are visiting. You are here, maybe you wanna start a new life. So don't be walking in the street busy doing crime because you're already welcomed in our country. Because you're gonna get caught and you're not gonna have the nice time. You're gonna be exposed as a criminal. So you must humble yourself and do things by the book. Just because we allowed you in our country and we don't discriminate against you, it doesn't mean that we want you to do crime. We don't believe in crime. We don't even want our own South Africans to do crime. So why would we want you guys who are visiting our country to do crime? So when I say humble yourself, stay away from the things that are gonna make you be branded as the bad foreigner. You're gonna end up making your country become a bad country because you misrepresented your country as a visitor in South Africa. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you get your permits right. I did a video yesterday. I was like, if you're coming from Zimbabwe and you have the zip permit, they're gonna be extending the permits. And if you wanna renew your permits, maybe it's taking slow, you have to go and visit Home Affairs. They will help you. That goes for all people who are visiting, all the foreigners, whether from whatever country. You must get your papers right. You must stay up to date. You must register your businesses. You saw President Ramaphosa gave you guys an opportunity to register your businesses. Some South Africans were discriminating against you, but in some places they were allowing you guys, as long as you have the permit, to register. So do those things. Don't shy away from doing the things according to the books. When people harass you, call the police. Don't take it on to your own hands, because you're going to end up being branded a criminal. Don't sell drugs when you come to our country. Don't rob people, whether robbing women, robbing children. Don't do the assault, the one that starts with an S. Don't do none of those things. You must behave and humble yourself, because you're gonna end up being branded as a bad person who has visited our country. They might end up taking you to jail. They might end up even deporting you, or making an example about you in the communities. They put a tire on you and they just show the whole world that how much they hate foreigners. You will be the example if you want to be the guy who does things the wrong way. So you must humble yourself and accept that, look, man, there's people in our country who are going to allow you to do things as long as you're not breaking the law, because you have the papers. Whether it's the police allowing you to do your business, going to work, going to schools in South Africa, whether it's Home Affairs, whether it's the president of the country not discriminating against you, whether it's the EFF who's not going to be harassing you, whether it's the MK party who is going to allow you to do whatever you want to do as long as you're not breaking the law and you have the papers. You need to accept that you are already welcomed in South Africa as long as you're not doing things that break the law. You're welcomed. Nobody's gonna harass you. Not even the xenophobic South Africans can touch you as long as you have your papers, you have your passport, you have your permit, you have everything. If you have everything, you would live your best life in South Africa. Don't do illegal things. Don't come to the country illegally. You must be humble. You are accepted to come and visit, but you must have your things together. Imagine they allowing you to come here and get permit, but you need to have your papers together. Imagine if they can give you a free pass like that to visit South Africa. Every few months you go and renew your permit, you pay a certain amount. Every after month you renew. Imagine if you did that. You would never be harassed by anyone. You would do your business, you would do your sponsorship, you would do whatever. You would have a nice life. You just have to do things by the book. You just have to be humble and disciplined and respect the laws of South Africa. You'll be the best. Us, we're never gonna hate you. We're never gonna say negative things about you. We're never gonna do that. Just forget it if you think us, we're gonna be trying to shame you. But just because we are not gonna do that, we're not gonna shame you, it doesn't mean you have a free pass to break the law. We don't even allow our own South Africans to break the law. So you must never think even about breaking the law of South Africa. You'll have your best time in South Africa. There's plenty of things people can do, plenty of opportunities. And if you have the skills, you'll be the best foreigner we've ever had in our country. So take advantage of that, and that's my advice for you. Must relax, chill, stay humble, do things by the book. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.